All right, everybody, welcome to our Monday. I almost said Tuesday. I mean, I would have been 3/4 of the way right on that. Welcome to our Monday game. I'm Charlie. I'm the DM. We are playing through. This picture is definitely incorrect at this point. But we are currently playing through some like one-shot things. We will do Dragons of Stormwreck Isle, and from there, I'm not entirely sure, but we will eventually go to the Vecna book. We'll go ahead and do player introductions, but I am going to say one thing so I don't forget. Sunny has given Marco and Godright, both of you have inspiration, just so you are aware of that, so I don't forget it later. All right, Matt, you are up. Give us a introduction.
Hey everybody, I am Matt. I am Bellavore on Mondays here. I'm a half-elf druid, so good to have everyone here.
Excellent. Sunny?
Hello, I am Sunny. I play Hades, and I play as a Goliath fighter. And I'm happy to be here again. I'm
Awesome.
happy. What can I say?
Heather?
Hi, I'm Heather. I'm playing Marco, the human bard.
Hey, you got it this time.
Yeah.
All right, Cody?
Hi, I'm Cody. I'm playing Shroud, the Tabaxi Paladin.
And Basic.
I'm Basic, and I'm just a little old warlock. Jordan.
Awesome. Who wants to give a recap?
We started on the boat, correct?
I think so.
I don't remember
Yeah.
exactly where this happened, but we met Jesus, aka Peter's
Yes.
Bimble, who snuck onto our boat after slowly walking towards the boat for like 20 minutes. And for us not narking on him, he gave us some items as we snuck him into town. He gave Jordan, I believe, a ring of wishes.
Like a
I'd say.
signet ring, yeah.
And he gave Shroud a magical map that was blank at the time, but yeah, it turned out to actually be magical. We find out later on, but we got to town, and I believe we started looking for a boat because that is like the next part of our mission is to find a boat that costs 50 gold, and we went to like the map store first, which is the wrong store. That's where we got the information about the map being magical. And then we went to a different actual boat store where we tried to haggle with this fucking ginger dwarf who didn't want to lower his price. But hey, it was a good price. We finally made a deal. It has to be 50 gold on the dot for like we have 24 hours to get the gold. And I believe we left and we heard somebody like chanting in town, like yelling about a quest. There's a affliction in the southern part of town. I think they said the name. I had this in my notes. Young Lady Blackwood.
Yeah, they did.
Was that it? Yeah.
Mhm.
And the prize was 50 platinum.
Yes.
50? I
That
thought it was
is-
500 platinum.
No.
Oh, was it?
But 50 platinum
I
goes
thought
to
it was
500
5,000,
gold.
I think 5,000 platinum.
No.
Nah.
50. It is highlighted, circled, and underlined.
I feel like it's 500 platinum.
No. Nope.
Roll
Just
persuasion.
joking.
Nope.
Just
Nope,
Everybody,
nope.
everybody has lost
Now it's-
inspiration.
Pendle.
No one is inspired.
Jordan ruined it for everyone.
Thank you, Amanda.
That's good.
Hey, I did not scream, you all. She popped in and no screaming.
Let's go.
claps for the wife, man.
Ooh.
Thank
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Amanda.
And she brought my evening meds. Look at that.
Yay.
Yay, we all happy.
All
I'm a bit
right.
itchy.
Let's go ahead and we will pick up. So as you all exit the Oh my goodness, now I'm distracted. As you all exit from the boat shop, you do see standing atop of a crate a haggard looking man calling out in a voice hoarse from yelling over the indifferent milling of the crowd. Please, brothers and sisters of the city, hear me. The Copper District needs your aid. The plague has cost many lives, but many more may be saved. We need able bodied to help track down and take care of the source of the affliction. The young Lady Blackwood, a reward of 50 platinum, sons to who aids in finding its cause. As he goes on, you see the small crowd that was around him. It thins and it disperses. You see a brutish looking man call out, "There's no amount of platinum that will get me to go into that infested rat trap." And soon you only see a handful of onlookers remaining, kind of keeping their distance from him.
It's not the Black Plague, right? I'm afraid of that. I'm sorry. I have to clarify. It's not the Black Plague, right?
Are you asking him?
Yeah, like directly.
Well, that's the thing, is we're not too certain what exactly is happening.
Yeah, I'm not risking it.
Mm,
We're gonna have a short session.
well, I mean, okay, group huddle. So they said we only have to help aid in finding it. They didn't say we had to find it, so we can pretend to like help find the source. We get 50 platinum, right?
Well,
So
they said tracking down and curing the affliction, didn't they?
they
No, they
did.
just said help. Did they? I just heard
Yeah.
help aid and find. Damn it!
I just heard 50
How-
platinum.
I heard 50
I'm
platinum.
I'm not really
I
like a
mean-
medical professional, but how long does it take to like cure an affliction? Do you guys know about that?
I
Uh,
think it depends on the type of affliction, doesn't it?
yeah, my
Yo,
teacher knows
actually,
more
good
about that
point.
stuff.
Good point. Yeah.
Work. Sorry,
Hmm.
I was distracted
work.
by the dog.
I the same. I saw him walk away, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, bye."
Wait, was that my dog?
Your dog, yeah, walking away.
You're in the same room
Yeah,
and didn't notice
cutie.
the dog.
But all of us were like, "Ooh, dog."
Working out the dog like it can hear me.
Mhm. That's like at a cat. Work.
As you
Alright.
all are in your huddle, you see the man approach, and he steps forward. Please, please find it in your hearts to help.
I mean,
We've
I don't know
lost so
about my
many
heart,
already.
but I think my wallet could definitely use helping y'all out.
Heart, wallet, whatever it takes.
I mean, 50 gold is 50 gold, right?
Platinum, it's even
platinum.
better than gold.
500 gold is 500. Wait, is
Yeah.
platinum half?
No, platinum is
Or
5. It would be
like-
500. It's 10 times.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Electrum
it's
is
10
half.
still. Okay, thank you. I knew there was one that was
Bust out
like
the
half.
abacus.
Here, this.
I-
Yeah,
Thank
here's
you.
my
I don't use Electrum
abacus.
personally. I hate Electrum.
Quick math. That's
Preach.
100
Yeah.
gold for each of us.
Oh yeah, so we could each buy 2 rowboats.
Way more than enough space for us.
This seems like it
Uh,
solves the wish that I had, so I am on board.
Oh yeah, are you still hyper fixated with that?
Yeah, it's been less than 6 hours,
Yeah.
so I'm sure I am.
You are.
Well, I mean, we did put the 2 gold down, or I put the 2 gold down payment on it, so
Okay, yeah, so only 48 gold left to go.
yeah.
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 Earning money
Yeah.
seems to be what you would next, fixate on to remedy not having a boat.
Of
Yeah.
course.
I don't really normally like need that much gold or anything like that, but it seems like right now we definitely need some, at least to not be in trouble with the captain. So
Yeah. I'm
Uh.
I'm gonna be right honest with you as well, Belvor. I'm also not a huge fan of money. I think it's, it's mostly used as a weapon to just destroy those who are poor, and then those who have more of it further weaponize it to smash down those who have less of it, right? So I don't really like it that much either, but I agree with you. It does seem like we need some of it at this point.
It's a
And
construct that the man uses to keep us down.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're so right, dude. You're so
Oh
right,
my
man.
gosh. I don't even have to
but
session
guys,
point for this
guys,
group.
we can't. But guys, we can't forget about the beer. Coins buy us beer. We can't forget about that.
And
Guys,
you all
I'm in,
are currently short.
And we live in a society.
You are short 38 gold and 9 silver for your fare, and then 48 gold is still needed for your boat.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm in the opposite boat. If I could take an oath to money, I would do that. So,
I mean, technically, you probably could, right?
Probably oath a
Like,
crown or something.
but also, like Shroud, there's lots of gods out there. I'm sure there's like a god of money.
can I make a religion check? Is there a god of money?
Sure, roll religion.
That's not bad.
What'd you roll?
Oh,
I'm not on it.
19.
Well, my quick Googling says Joaquin is the
Mr. Phoenix, yeah.
the merchant's friend, apparently. Known
The
as
lesser deity
yeah.
of wealth and trade. Yep.
Yeah.
Huh. Shroud puts that in his the back of his mind. Huh. Interesting.
Just saying, like I don't know how deep your loyalties lie with any gods that you find yourself to be affiliated with, but if that's where you find your love, you only got one life to live. Well, wait. You only have one life to live, Shroud?
You know, I'm not 100% sure, but I haven't risked it yet.
We could just
So,
assume.
Yeah.
I've seen him land on his feet
We could
before,
try
so
right now too.
No, see, that's the don't want to risk it part.
Yeah, don't want to risk it, right? So might as well we could just assume that there's only YOLO. So right, just do what makes you happy.
Tabaxi
For
should
some of us,
have
it's
undead fortitude that you can only use 9 times total.
9 times. I love that. That's amazing.
That should be a thing.
No, really, you undead fortune. I would love that.
Yeah.
For Tabaxi, 9 lives.
How about 9 death saves?
Yeah,
9
that's
automatically
even better.
failed death saves. Yep, sounds great to me.
Yeah.
Okay. The person looks at you all and please, whatever it takes. If it is just the knowing that you've done good or the money being offered, it has taken me quite a while. I've pled with the Blackwoods for any amount to hire help, to help the sick in my district, and most of the city of Waterdeep, they've turned a blind eye on the Copper District's plight, and the Blackwood House has now stepped in to offer a relief effort. But I've been asking around the city for days, and no one has agreed to help.
So do we sign up with you? Do we have to go to the Lady Blackwood, or what's the deal?
Yes, you will go to the Copper District itself, and from there you will be directed to. Well, it will kind of be up to you. I will definitely communicate with House Blackwood that you all have agreed and will be needing payment if you are successful. But from there, once you've entered the Copper District, it's really up to you where you choose to explore to see if you can find the cause of such a plight.
Question:
How-
Do we have to cure the? Sorry, you continue.
No, go ahead.
Do we have to cure the disease? For example, us, because we're not really good with that stuff.
No, I believe that this is something that is being done to our district. So if you could stop whoever it is or whatever it is that might be causing it, I believe relief would come upon our people.
Wait, actually, can I just want to clarify something. I'm sorry, what did you say your name was?
My name is Sandar Lackman.
Nice. Sondar, so are you insinuating that you think that there's something kind of like nefarious happening here and that maybe people are being like possibly poisoned or made to become sick on purpose? Is that do you do you think that's what's happening?
I I find it unusual that it has stayed within our walls for as long as it has. This has been going on for quite a while. Um, so it hasn't spread to the other districts.
Oh,
And
so this is a localized sickness that has just remained local in this spot for how long has this been happening?
it has been going on, I believe, a few months. We've got the first case.
I mean, that's kind of a big deal. I don't know a lot about like pandemics or anything, you guys. But if there's a sickness out
Month.
there and it's so localized for like a short like that amount of time, I feel like at least someone outside of this would have gotten sick. That's a little fishy to me.
Mm. So if it is a person,
Months.
dead or alive?
Months.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, do you need
surprised
us to like bring a head or
something
something? Is
broke.
that what we have to do or
May find a mage that's doing it, or a rat. Do you want a rat head?
a rat mage? Actually, maybe it's both.
No, I
There's
mean rat, like the plagued rat.
Yeah, but I mean like it maybe the rat is a mage.
Okay,
there is no
I
need for
just
you
Yeah.
to bring a head before us. So I am part of the council of the Copper District, and any information that you discover, you can just communicate and let me know directly, and then we will assess and go from there.
I mean, I think that sounds like a pretty good deal. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'm down. As he says that, he just covers a bit of his mouth with his clothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Uh,
Yeah, I'm
I
down, guys. I
I
could
guess
go.
I have one more question. Who is Lady Blackwood? Are we supposed to know who that is? Do you guys know who that is?
I've never heard of her.
Somebody rich.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Some rich
Lady,
lady wants
We're
us to
just gonna
go
see
kill
some of
someone.
it.
All right. Cool.
Lady Blackwood is the matron of the House Blackwood. She's
Nice.
known for being a bit on the cold and pragmatic side. The rumor has it that she is one of the masked lords of the Waterdeep.
Mm.
Would we know what that is, Charlie?
You gotta
Or
give me a
is that
second
like
because I don't know what that
Oh no,
is.
you're good. You're good. Take your time. Take your time.
Take all the time you need.
Are any of you from Waterdeep? Or have any connection to Waterdeep?
Uh,
Mm-mm.
I
no,
don't think
No.
so.
I think.
Then you guys wouldn't know who that is, but you can, if you want to ask, you can.
Sure.
I
Sorry, I don't want to. Well, no, sorry. It's someone else, please. I feel like I'm asking so many questions.
Ask all the questions. Then they can be
oh,
mad at you
good.
for asking all the questions
Oh,
instead of one
okay.
of us.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Who?
Plus,
What
I
does
like
that
dialogue.
mean?
I don't care.
Yeah, what does that mean? Is that like a big deal to be like a masked ward of Waterdeep?
Well, they are a group that is seldomly seen, and when they are, their identity remains unknown. They hence the being called the Masked Lords. They dun, dun, dun. In a lot of ways,
Well, wait.
they are considered to, kind of be an authority here in Waterdeep, helping to
Oh,
with any enforcing of the rules and the code legal.
Sort of like a secret cabal of like ruling class folk.
Exactly that.
Nice.
None of them have
I
been
guess,
formally named.
but
That
they
way.
they assume that Lady Blackwood is one of them. Maybe.
That has been the talk. Yes.
Okay. So I guess probably be good to have her on our side.
That's
Her
true.
children.
Should we
I guess
Yeah.
Her three children, Bran, Mara, and Ander, they are spearheading the relief effort, which has been great as now we have funding to hire outside people to come and assist. There's very many within the city, within the district are taken ill.
what are some common signs of the I guess illness or this thing that we're looking for?
It's a great question.
Yeah, we should have asked that first.
I can't believe I did that. That's so smart.
We asked like the most uneducated question, and then just someone out of the blue remembers. Oh yeah, we
Helios,
have
you're
to ask
right.
the
I
main.
just been thinking of really dumb questions over here, and Bellavor
No, I
comes
don't
in with
mean
the
you. I mean
zinger.
in general.
Come on, there's no such
That
thing as a
it's that
stupid
wisdom
I
question.
didn't
Bingo.
say bingo.
Nice.
Typically, what we see is a lot of stomach pain, nausea, vomiting, fever, runny stools,
Heartburn.
Indigestion.
indigestion.
Thank you. I
To
feel
me, it
like we
sounds
could
like the
probably
common
whip up a
cold.
really nice, like, pink colored cure for that one pretty quick, actually.
As long as
Is
it's not
there
cherry flavored. No one is a fan of that.
They make cherry Pepto.
I don't know.
Yeah. I
It's
think they
just
might.
typically what everything is flavored when you're sick.
Robitussin.
Mm,
Yeah, or like grape, right?
Is there a certain part of the Copper District that people have? It's kind of been so like circled around or anything
Yeah,
like
we're
that,
like
or
the
sporadic?
diarrhea
Yeah. Where does it just
Mm.
run thick through the streets?
hut. Or thin.
Nope. It is plaguing the entire district.
Mm.
mm,
And the Waterdeep city officials, they have quarantined the district and are, it seems, content just waiting to see what happens, if the affliction will go away. They don't care much. They don't have much concern for us humans and half orcs that are bearing the brunt of the presence of this plague.
mm.
All right, well, best way to make incremental change, right?
Mm.
Topple an entire patriarchy. Let's go.
Well, I mean, it sounds like it's a
Let's
matriarchy over there,
go.
but okay.
Never mind then. Let's leave it in place.
It's the
Thank
woman
you.
using the money to keep us down.
There it is. That's what it is. Yeah. Topple an entire matriarchy then. Let's go. This is an oligarchy. Let's get real, okay?
It is appreciated. Thank you so much for your assistance in this matter. You will just want to continue to the east, and there you will see the gates to the Copper District.
Oh, quick question. Do you live in the Copper District yourself, or do you live in another district?
I do live in the Copper District, and I am part of the council there.
Mm.
How'd you get
Okay.
out if they're quarantined?
Sometimes the
Is that
authority works.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Mm.
Law's not the same for everybody, huh?
Yeah. It's called a double standard, Shroud.
that money, it does different things.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Uh,
Yeah.
and-
When you got 50 platinum to spend, burning a hole in your pocket.
I wonder if
Yeah.
someone would have asked if he would have gone up to like 55 platinum.
We can haggle it when we figure it
Yeah, we
out.
didn't even try to haggle, did we?
I was like, that sounds like a lot of money.
50 platinum, I'll do it. Oh, cool. I was lowballing you. They're all gonna die.
It's like a government contract. You got to bid as low as
destroy
possible.
Yep.
most of the-
All right. Do you all continue to the Copper District?
I walk east.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will follow along.
Let's go. Let's
While
not
I'm-
get sick.
We're gonna
Let's get the plague.
While we're walking that way, could I ritual
Oh.
cast detect poison and disease?
Ooh.
I was gonna say it's obviously not airborne because if that guy lives in that district and he's not sick,
Mhm.
then it can't be an airborne disease. It's got to be like food or water contamination.
Yes, Matt, you can.
Actually, yeah.
Okay. And I can't remember when you ritual cast something that still uses a spell slot, correct? Or no?
No, it doesn't.
No.
Okay. Awesome. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and hit the cast button. Oh dear. I have so many things open.
Would you wait
Yeah.
until you were like at the gate to do this? Because like you guys, like Waterdeep is massive, and you guys are walking.
Oh,
So like,
yeah,
I would
I'd
equate
wait
it to like
until
walking Chicago.
yeah, I'd wait until like we got to like basically like I'd be
Like, you
done
can see the
casting it
gate.
like 2 minutes after we got in through the gate, basically. Yeah,
Okay, so doing it once you
that way,
pass the gate.
yeah, I
Okay.
think so. Just because like if it hasn't seemed to spread outside the wall at all, oh, and it does actually last for like 10 minutes. So I guess yeah,
Mhm.
once we got to the gate.
Okay. As you all approach the Copper District, you see that the gates are a pair of ancient vaulted wooden doors. You see that they are plated in peeling green copper foil, and in front of the tall gates, you see a pair of city guards standing. Their hands are resting casually on their sword hilts.
Hey.
Can we go in? Please?
Nope.
You
This
just
has
knocked the
been
door
sealed off.
of the
You are not unable to enter unless you have papers that would provide you with a reason for entering.
Okay, but Lady
Lady-
Blackwood said we could go. Nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
but you were gonna say it before I was. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say Lady Blackwood said we didn't need papers to go in.
Roll deception.
Oh, please let me bard today. Nope, I can't bard today. Should have let the other charisma caster go.
No, no, it was good. It was good. I'm glad we both had the same thought though. That was awesome.
Unfortunately, that is not the case. We today have been issued strict orders that we cannot let anyone just come in willy-nilly.
Come on, man.
But Sandar
Not-
Sandar
actually,
Lackman got
talking
to
about that,
leave, and he said that we could go in.
Yes, Sir
Yeah.
Lackman is part of the council. He was probably able to convince people to let him out, but unfortunately, you are not part of the council. You cannot pass through
I'm a-
hey,
these
sir.
gates.
Hey,
Yes?
sir. Us typical shouldn't be entering, but I do have law enforcement with me. I show the badge and like the badge number. I'm from what was the islands that we came before? I forgot the
Baldur's
name.
Gate?
I always forget the name.
Yeah, from Baldur's
Yeah.
Gate.
We come from Baldur's Gate. They are with me. Could we pass? I know they're restriction order, but we are above the law in like general citizen. So could we pass?
You are not above the law. You may not pass. If you want to pass a gate, then you should go back to Baldur's Gate. And there you can pass all the gates that you wish. Your badge has no meaning here.
I forgot.
So-
yeah,
One time I
the
played
sheriffs
Nil,
are
it'd be like
off to Baldur's Gate
against the wall.
I can't.
against the law. I'm gonna.
I have a question. I'm gonna poke the officer in the chest. So you let Slackman out, right?
We did not.
No, you didn't, but he is out.
And he is a member of the council. Are you a member of the council? I think
Well,
not.
hold on. I just follow my logic here for a second, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If he's out, but he was in there, if there's a sickness that you're worried about containing, it's already in the city. So what's the big deal if we go in there?
The big deal is, much like you, I assume you are wanting to go for some form of payment or something. Would that be a correct assumption?
We're here for a boat, and a boat only, okay? That's the only thing I'm here for, and that's the only thing I'm here to get. So I gotta get into that
Then I think
to go get myself a boat.
You were mistaken. You should probably go back down to the dock district.
I did. I went to the dock district, and the guy who builds the boats told me, go into the copper district and get yourself a boat.
We don't make boats in the copper district.
Hey, look, I'm
Ouch.
just telling you what I've been told, because I'm on a mission here. I gotta do what I gotta do. Just like you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? We're two people. You're a person. I'm a person. Just trying to do our things, right?
Well, exactly. And my job is to stand here and not let anyone through unless they have the correct documentation. As
And
this
my
has
job is
been ordered
Vote.
this morning.
Puddle guys,
Sir,
real quick.
I know
Can we like walk
you have
10
a
feet away from these
specific-
guys?
Sorry. Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
So-
Helios.
Oh, go ahead,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Helios.
say, but sir, yeah, no, you guys can walk out. I'm just gonna argue with this guy. But sir, I know we are coming in. And you just walk away while you guys are arguing. I'm arguing.
So, since we're level 2, I picked up a spell that I actually didn't think I'd have to use right away. I've got disguise self. I can disguise myself as Mr. Blackman.
I'm so sorry. What does level 2 mean?
Oh, sorry. Well, out of character, I'm level 2 and I picked up disguise
Oh.
self on a whim.
I'm level 2 also. I'm
But,
also level 2. Are you Shroud, you're level 2?
What?
We're all level 2.
Oh my god.
I don't know. It's I guess I'm level 2. I feel like we're all on the same level.
My nose is bleeding.
So
Sorry,
what? What's happening?
So I just got this new spell that I was hoping I wouldn't have to use right away called Disguise Self. Why don't I just
Yeah.
disguise myself as this Lackland or that Lackland guy and we can bully our way back in or in.
I definitely think that could work, but I have like a separate thought that doesn't involve magic. What if we just, I know it's gonna sound gross, go through the sewers? Surely there's connections, and we're also looking for a plague. It could be a win-win.
No.
I mean,
I'm
there
not
probably
going
is
to
another
sewers.
way
I'm just
in.
gonna try to walk through the gate. I'm
you're
sorry.
you're currently
I can't.
arguing with them, Helios. Remember, you haven't left from the gate.
No, I know, but out of character, I won't. I can't.
I
Of
can't
the
do
thought is
the
disgusting.
poopy sewers.
Ugh. Anyways,
I-
power and legislative power.
Comes from consent of the masses.
Yes, the Constitution of America of the United States. has
I don't even know what that
51.
is. Um, well, I think that this both of these sound like pretty cool options. Uh, if you can make yourself look exactly like this person, that's really cool. I
Mm.
didn't know other people could do stuff like that. And Shroud, this idea of maybe the sewers, we're crawling through them. I think that's fun too.
I
I think both are equal.
I think we'll
So,
do find another entrance first, and we'll put the other one on the back burner because I can't use a whole lot of magic in a day.
oh,
So, and that would, if I don't have to, use magic to do that, then we can save that for something later, maybe.
oh, it's oh, it oh, it's hard for you to do that. Um
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it takes some
Well,
effort.
maybe we just yeah, let's just back burner it and we just do sewers then, right?
I have another question game for Jordan. Do you still have the ginger hair from the dwarf,
I
or
do.
has that gone?
Yeah. Like it's still there. Yeah.
I just peer at you. Hmm.
So I mean, we don't have to solve all our problems with magic. But, so,
Right. Yeah, I think that's a really good point.
mm. Or I
Hmm.
mean, we can go attempt to bully the guards first again some more, and then go find another entrance, and then come back and bully the guards
We
some
could
more.
just bully them on our way to go to the sewers.
Yeah.
What do you think, Belivore?
I've been like still working on casting my spell. I'm just like, well,
Okay.
if we're not going to get in there in the next couple of minutes, we may I'll just stop casting this, I guess. And I mean, we could always just try and find Sandar again and see if he can get us some paperwork to get in there. I'm surprised he didn't give us any.
I know.
Well, he has said he has been out for days trying to recruit.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh, and this only started this
Yeah,
morning.
that
Mhm.
makes more sense.
Well,
I wonder
sure.
who the. I bet you the guards are getting paid off by whoever's behind this thing, because if they just did it this morning, then they're obviously trying to stop people from getting in to find the cause.
But also, surely getting in wouldn't be the problem. It'd be getting
Getting
out.
out.
Yeah.
that's the part that's odd to me too. Like, why are they not allowing people in? Like, normally they don't care if you get sick on your own, like on your own time. They just don't want the sickness getting out. So
I have kind of a dark thought happening right now. Are you guys okay if I share it?
Ahead.
It's
I
a
love
little
Yeah.
bit
dark
it's a
thoughts.
little bit sad. What if what if they're gonna what if there's gonna be like a genocide happening in there? What if they sanctioned them off
I
so that they could just
literally
kill all
had
of
that
them?
thought in the back of my mind. I literally had that in the back of my
You
mind.
think
What
they're
the
just
hell
gonna
they're do? I bet they.
keep the gates closed and then there's something else nefarious happening in there, like they're just gonna kill a bunch of people and then make it look like they all got
Insidious.
really sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
I
there
don't
may be
know.
I actually had that in the back of my mind. I think that might be a viable option if I think that too, not just you,
Mm.
lad.
Yeah, I mean Helios and I both thought it, so actually maybe it's true.
You know, I'm a bit
I-
scared now.
I feel like there's a lot of steps of dangerous things, and you guys just jumped right to 10.
Yeah,
You know me, Shroud, I'm just kind of a worrier, you know? Like I just don't want people to get hurt, really. But also if we want to poke fun at those guards on the way to the sewers, I'm cool with that too. So
Yeah.
maybe
I
say
think we
something
should
kind of petty that they'll think about at like 3 a.m. in 2 years.
we should at least look for another way in. I mean,
Yeah.
How scalable is the fence? It's a fence, or is it like a gate?
It's a gate and it's extremely tall, and there are guards walking along the tops of it.
Nice, nice, nice.
Mm.
Anyone able to like, I don't know, walk through solid matter? Is that a thing that people can
I
do?
could throw you, basic. I could literally throw you. I'd try.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty dense, But you sure?
Wait, who's the skinniest here? I could throw them. That's what I'm saying.
I'll just remain really quiet and look around.
Wait.
All right, let's go find that
wait,
sewer entrance.
Yeah, let's go for the sewers. I think we go for the sewers. That might be the best bet.
Okay, so I'm guessing I'm gonna leave the guard as well, right?
Yeah, so you continue arguing with them. What would you have been saying to them?
Like, we're investigating. We've been brought here to investigate this place. This is not like an in and out case. We're gonna be here until this is resolved. You don't have to worry we getting out. This is a one-time thing. We're gonna enter and stay there till we figure what the hell is happening.
You guys,
Are you from
I just had
Waterdeep?
an idea.
What?
Hold on,
Yeah.
let me finish with
Oh,
you because
yeah, of course.
yeah, you guys are in two separate places.
Mhm.
Is your group from Waterdeep?
No, we're first timers, but
Are you traveling by
we're a
ship?
perfect. Yes, we are traveling by ship.
If you
We
become
only have 2
ill, are
days
you
here.
prepared 2 days? So you are willing to be quarantined for weeks, months, all for a little coin, and miss your ship.
Little. We need these coins. We're
What
on
about
a
your life if you
financial
were to be
struggle.
sick?
I've been this close to death. I don't think a little measly plague, as he goes like this again, I don't think a measly little plague is gonna kill me.
Unfortunately, that is not for you nor us to decide.
Well, nah, we will get the paperwork.
That is all that we ask. All right,
It's
Jordan.
a huge time waster, though.
It's not a time waster. It is the law. And
I am
as
the law.
somebody
I'm telling you
who-
that since the start.
Well, as I was going to say before you so rudely interrupted, as somebody who is supposed to uphold the law, I think you would understand most the importance of following it.
Quarantine. When there's quarantine and it happens in our town, well, we didn't have measurements for that stuff. There weren't
That
even
explains a lot.
plagues.
I think your group is heading out. They've come to their sense.
Oh yeah, I just book it as I see them walking and basic coding. I mean Jordan coding me.
You guys, okay. So if we were to have the paperwork, theoretically, what do you think it would look like? And if we did have it, do you think it would be small enough to fit in my hand? Like
No.
smaller
Actually,
than
no.
my hand. Do you think it would be tiny paperwork? Like
No.
paperwork that a mouse would have, like little like that?
Jordan, paperwork for laws and actual passing are huge documents with your signature and the signature of the person, and a document saying blah blah blah. I commit blah blah blah. And he just says a bit of the of how it works. But no, it's way more bigger than it's supposed to be. Maybe if you do like a shrink thing or like the printer more. I mean, the writing is microscopic. No.
Well, because I could do this, and Jordan is gonna make like a little document appear in their hand using
He's
prestidigitation.
astonished. He's
That is like
astonished.
this big, just like a very small piece of paper. Like I don't know if like this would work. It's kind of small, but like I can't make it bigger than this.
Mm.
So
I would. Can I do this? Can I take the piece of paper and write with a bit? I don't know if someone has ink, but write as tiny as possible and give it to the guard.
well, I can make it
As a
look like
paper
anything.
document?
Well, here's the problem.
Oh
Can
no,
they?
so that's your. Never mind.
Can
Yeah.
you
That's
pick
how
up
you
the
do it.
paper after you like make it appear? Because if not, then that's
Create a
gonna be an issue.
non-magical trinket or an illusory image that can fit into your hand that lasts until the end of your next turn. So it lasts for 6 seconds. So I
Yeah.
can go.
Look at this really fast. Look at this for 6 seconds.
Can I see that
See?
again?
And then you just go, what paper? And you do like a magic trick.
Yeah. Do you guys think that would work?
Maybe.
Ah,
It would be funny though. He'll be astonished, that's me.
You know,
think
I
it
highly,
could, but
I think
ahead.
so because I mean,
Shroud.
I doubt they know what the paperwork looks like to get in.
So if
I
it
think
was tiny,
I think it could work, but what if it doesn't? Because we gotta kind of balance out. If it fails, oh, now we're thrown into jail and we're here for so and so days and we're fucked.
yeah, now we're
Mhm.
felons. Yeah, okay, true. That's true. Okay, yeah.
Bonus points for the
So-
magic trick though. Bonus point for the magic trick.
Thank you. I'm trying to think outside the box here a little bit. You
They
know.
throw us in jail in the Copper District. We could do a jailbreak.
yeah. If we're already in there, then it's perfect.
Or do you think they wouldn't take us to the Copper District? I don't think they'd go in there to throw us in jail, would they? Probably not.
I think our smartest
know.
option is just going back, or personally, you guys going to the sewers, but I'm not going as a character.
You can't go?
No, I mean I'm disgusted.
Who stopped you?
Actually, no. For Charlie's sake, I'm gonna go with the sewer. I don't want to separate the party.
Okay. I was
I
going
could
to
see
say,
Charlie getting stressed.
if you refuse to go, then our session is probably going to be over pretty quick. Like, everything in Waterdeep seems to happen in the sewers.
We have to do it together. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stress out Charlie. Let's go to the sewers, even if I hate the sewers.
Really huge like the Paris sewers. Probably wouldn't even get any shit on your boots.
Yeah.
I can just clean it up around you. Like I'm pretty good at doing that really fast.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can-
not really happy with the seagulls thing. I'm still pissed about that stuff.
I can like make flowers out of it and stuff.
Oh my goodness.
All right,
right.
let's find a manhole cover.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
All right. You all continue going along the road. Presumably, I would assume you guys are kind of staying near the gate and like looking for an outside way
Mhm.
in. As you guys are walking around, you come across you see this small heavily carved carriage. You can tell it is made by it's dwarven made, and you see it stuck in the rut on the side of the road. You see that there is a pair of ponies that are pawing at the cobblestone restlessly. And you see hopping out of the carriage, you see this dwarf that is dressed in fine silks. He has gold rings on each of his squared fingers. And as he locks eyes on you all, hey, do you have a second? Can you spare a moment?
Yeah, sure.
Depends.
No. Yes. Maybe.
Name is Relic Amberforge. Pleased to meet you. As you can see, I've gotten myself in a rut here.
Literally.
Funny.
Do you mind? Can you spare a moment to see if you can help me get my carriage up and out of here?
100 gold.
Question. No, wait. Question. Where are you heading, sir?
I'm just traveling. I was trying to see about which. I'm not too particular. Where I'm actually going. But the stupid guards here, they won't even leave their post to come and help me. I offered them gold and nope, can't be bothered. Have to stay here. So I've just been
they're
kind of stuck.
jackasses.
It seems so. I presume
Well-
you were trying to enter?
Yes. Actually, question. Could you help us with that? Maybe we could. I'm just saying we could maybe get in somehow. We need to enter. We've been assigned a special job, and they made us go back on town. Big story. You guys can explain it as well, but we need some assistance. If we give you assistance as well.
Yeah, if you can help me get this cart out of this rut that it's in, I think I should be able to get you through.
Well,
See, guys?
hold on.
Just a
What
moment.
if instead you just gave us a boat?
I'm
Do you have that?
afraid. Oh, a boat, you say? Yeah. Actually, once you get me out of here, and I have a boat for you.
Even better.
Insight check.
Roll insight.
$17.
Ooh la la.
La la.
You don't get a sense that he's lying about having a boat.
Okay. Is it a small boat? We need a small boat.
It is a small boat. Yes, it is.
I like this guy. All right.
I told
in.
you. We gave him a little time. Trust me on this. Be kind. Kindness always comes back.
Helios, I
Sometimes.
trust you completely. Let's go.
Okay.
It's
Let's
gonna
do
be
this.
a toy
Well,
boat.
let's repair whatever he needs help in.
He needs you guys to get it out of the ditch.
Mm.
Okay. Do we go to the ditch?
Yeah, might as
We're
well.
I'm
in
not
the
very-
ditch.
I'm not very
Oh,
strong.
we're in
I
the ditch.
Anyone here kind of
Bellator,
strong?
Nope.
Bellator, you're gonna help me in this one. I know you're the second strongest man here. You gotta help me.
Shot goes like this.
Proud. Proud. Don't look at me like that. The other day you didn't saw how Bellator was tidying up the owlbear and wrapped him. That
There.
takes strength. I'm not complimenting his strength. I'm just saying.
That cat
Maybe,
looks
like-
pretty agile and muscular.
Yeah. Jordan's like patting Shroud on the back.
maybe like a couple of people push from behind, and like I could always if you guys need help, I could try and like, I don't want to hurt a horse, but thorn whip and pull it.
I can ask the horse for help if you want.
True, I could too in 10 minutes, but or I could thorn whip the carriage and pull it forward instead of a horse. That could work too.
Yeah, we could. There's a lot of options. We could use our manpower or magic. Or tools. Either one.
Maybe a mix of all of it.
Okay.
Wait, Jordan, do you speak
Although-
horse?
Oh, sure.
Oh wait, I speak animal. I forgot about that.
You're a druid. Of course you speak animal.
I literally speak it. They just understand me for some reason. So
Yeah.
Alright, what are you all going to do?
Okay. I'm gonna put my hands under the carriage and lift up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put my hands on the back of Helios for moral support.
Are you casting guidance? Do you have guidance?
No, I can't do that. I don't have guidance. I'm just putting my hands on Helios's back.
Maybe you're just constantly casting a prestidigitation to keep him clean from the mud of the ditch.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm pushing with the push. You know, I'm helping push in a secondary way.
Okay.
That could be like a helping action type thing. I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
just,
Okay.
yeah.
no.
So remember,
Yeah.
I don't like
You
it
just
when you
push it.
guys try telling me what things are like that when it comes to getting advantage and things on
No,
stuff.
I didn't mean it like that. I mean, he's helping me like pull the thing. That's what I mean.
Yeah, but that's what
Oh,
the help
wait.
action does, is it gives advantage. What else is everybody else
Oh, I
doing?
thought it was just help.
No, the help action, that's why the owl familiar is really good, because it also has flyby, so it can fly past an enemy and distract, taking the help action, and then whoever you decide to give it to, it gives them advantage on their attack.
You're joking.
good.
Help action
So
did that? I thought it was just like use your turn to help someone during a turn. I didn't know you actually
Right,
get
that's
advantage
why
per
it gives
turn.
your turn value. If you're taking a help action, it gives whoever you're helping advantage on what they're doing.
The more you know. Epic.
Well, I'm helping, but not with an action.
No, you're
I'm
good.
just emotionally helping.
What is everybody else doing? Shroud, what are you doing?
I know this is going to be anti-helpful, but Shroud's kind of petty, so he's going to wait until it seems like you guys need help, and then help.
Yes.
And
Yes.
like also pick
I
up.
love that beyond
That's fair.
measure. It's so good. Oh,
Thank
maybe
you,
not so
Shroud.
strong after all.
I'm like
And
the
It's like a
least
split
strong
up.
person.
Bellavor, what are you currently going to be doing?
I guess I would try and like be toward the front and I guess try to use my thorn whip type thing to just pull the help pull the wagon forward if at all possible. I know it says that it can only pull pull creatures large or smaller, but I'd
Okay, so
probably
you're...
try it just to see. So.
Okay. Cool. And Marco.
I was gonna say
Hello.
Marco doesn't really want to help, so he's like on the opposite side of Helios and Jordan, and like he's got his hands on the thing he's pretending to push.
Not
Got
even
it
really
straight,
touching
guys.
So
it.
much help, guys.
Oh, you
This
guys
is
are
helping
doing...
so much.
We're really here for you. We're really here for you.
I know. It's emotional support. I'm
And you can
accepting
do it.
everything.
You got this.
I hope, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Like
Can
so
I
far
have
away.
Helios roll me an athletics check and Shroud roll me an athletics check?
Okay.
And Matt, can I have you just roll me a d20?
Yep.
I got a 15.
Okay.
Where did I left my character?
Also got a 15.
Nice.
11.
Nice. Well, with either of their modifiers, that would put you at a 16. So instead of doing advantage, I had each person roll, and then Matt was technically the advantage with his thorn whip. So as you guys go, Shroud, after a few moments, like, because you're pushing like up out of this ditch and stuff, and so Helios is starting to get it. You see as Bellavor uses his thorn whip and is kind of helping to pull it up, and then you give it like the last push that it needs. You guys do get the wagon free. Roic, he looks at you all and, thank you. As soon as he says thank you, you guys have the carriage up on the main road. You see as another carriage passes by, splashing you all with mud, and it goes to, you can like vaguely tell because you see it turn towards the wall that you guys are on, so you like the gate area, even though it's a bit away from where you currently are, but you see the carriage go and turn and like entering into the quarantine district, and you see as Rorik wipes the mud from his robes. That carriage was likely the lady of the house, Westra Blackwood. She wouldn't lift a finger to help a drowning pup. But her children, they seem to be an alright lot. They've been helping with the relief effort. Gods know that these poor souls, they need it. You said you needed a boat, was that right?
Yes.
Correct.
1 second. He steps into the back of his carriage, and he comes out. He has something covered in like a silk cloth, and you see as he uncovers the item, and you see this adorable little boat. Will that do for you? You said a small boat. It's
I
a
love
boat
you,
and it's
Dad. I
small.
love you, but
I'll take it,
I think
but it won't work.
Well, what's wrong with it? Do you put it in the water and it moves?
bless your
Especially if you
soul,
pull the
lad.
sails
Bless
up.
your soul, lad.
I like the way you think. It's good. But you're wrong. And that's okay.
All you
I
said to
think
me was I need a small boat.
think I'm gonna turn to the rest of the group. Is there a thing that happens in this world where like aspects of life, if taken literally, become your demise? Is that a thing? Like, because I
No,
feel like that's what's happening to me right now.
Well,
I mean the
technically, you
metaphor
did get your
does
boat.
exist.
All he said
Yeah.
was you
I've
needed
got
a
my
boat.
boat.
What's wrong with the boat? Did you need it in a different color?
We
I
can
think I
paint
have
it
it in
later.
red.
Let's go catch that carriage.
Was that
Yeah.
a boat for ants?
Bless your heart. Sir.
What is that? A boat
Still
for
gave us
ants?
a boat.
He gave you all a boat. I'm not sure why. Do you not want the boat?
Oh, I want to take it. I don't know if you guys want to take it, but I want to take that boat for real, for sure.
You
Take
can
the boat.
take it. You were the one who asked. You're gonna get the one who received it. You asked for it. Wait, by technicality, does this end his fixation?
That's what
of
I wanted
boats
to
'cause he
know.
has a
That's what I
boat?
wanted to know. Since I have achieved my task of getting a boat?
Can you roll for me a wisdom saving throw?
Yes, of course.
Because
Happily.
I don't think that like that's exactly what your character was thinking when it came to
No, you're
boat,
correct. You're
but we'll
correct.
see.
Oh, it's doing the same
I
thing
love
with the
that
wisdom
thought.
saving throws that it was doing last week. Okay, this is a +5 on this d20.
Okay.
Nope. That's a 2 + 5, 7. I don't think so.
I mean, so
Although I think just off the cuff, I think that makes sense. So,
yeah,
like
like
Jordan knows what they want, you know.
I would say like it kind of like it's like if you're hungry and you eat a snack, like you're satisfied for the moment, but you're still waiting for
I want a
dinner.
meal, but I just ate
Yeah.
a Ritz cracker. Yeah,
Like
totally.
like you're not like as fixated, like you can focus a little bit more on the current task, like even though the current task is helping you get to a boat and stuff, like you're not getting that immediate boat gratification, and this kind of helps a little bit with that.
Sure. 10-4.
Well, you all mentioned needing to get in. I can help with that if the boat wasn't enough for you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, actually, lad.
Yeah, he goes back. You see him kind of rummaging in like a kind of like a catch box situation. And then he comes out and he has some official looking documents, and he goes, "This should let you really go anywhere throughout Waterdeep."
Sir, bless your heart. Thank you so much. This is what we
Where you
needed.
get that?
That'd be so much right
How
now.
big is the paper?
I standard parchment
It just
size,
does
maybe
this.
like eight
Okay.
8.5 by 11.
Okay.
Okay, but not legal size. Good.
It's not the size of Jordan's palm. Got
Nope, unless you've changed into something else.
it.
Are you a giant?
I do have
now?
to say that would have been funny though if it was.
How hilarious. It just brings out a tiny little like legal pad or like a little notepad. No, we should help people more often. They just give us free stuff. It's great.
Mhm.
No. Don't say that like that. It's good karma.
As he gives it to you, he's like, "Oh, wait. Can
Oh.
I take a look real quick? I gotta make sure I've given you the proper set." And you see, like, he checks and he goes, "Okay, yes. These are my ones that are close to expiration for whatever reason, which I guess benefits you all. They don't when we renew, they don't take the former ones, and it looks like I've got about a week left on these. That should be
yeah.
enough time for you, I presume."
I mean, it's
Yep.
lucky for you because we only have to use these for the next 2 days.
Yeah.
Good deal. Good deal. Well,
Perfect.
good day. Thank you for the assist.
No, thank you for the assist. Now we don't have
Could
to
I
go in the
hold
sewers.
on to the? Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Helios, what's up?
Sorry. Uh, he passed us documents like on our hands, right?
Like, he handed you a parchment that had his permit to be able to pass within the different districts.
Okay. Is it okay by you guys if I can keep this document safe?
Your document?
No, I mean our document. Like,
All of them?
oh, they're different one for
No,
each individual. I thought it was just one paper.
no, he just gave one paper for the group. It's not individual. It's
Oh.
just one.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Could I just have this at hand?
Helios, I
just in
trust
case?
you completely, but I mean, everyone else has to agree too.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, sure.
I guess I don't care. I wanted to go in the sewers.
I mean, if this
Okay.
doesn't work, we can still go in the sewers. Or maybe
Maybe we
even if it does
You
work, we can
really want to
probably
go to
still
the
go in the
sewers?
sewers.
might have
Sewer
to go in the sewers
episode.
anyway.
Sewer
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, I mean, there's a non-zero chance we'll end up in the sewers, so it is Waterdeep.
But yes, definitely keep the papers.
We'll get you into those poop tubes. Don't worry.
Maybe there'll be some
Shroud, why?
poop eating creature that you guys can fight.
Never mind.
No.
I'm gonna slap my hand for that thought I just said.
No, don't say it. Off to the
The
guards.
guards.
Da-da-da.
We're very
We
quick at
have
getting
it.
official documents.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. You all head back to the guards. It seems as though the guards have also switched. Like that. It's been like a change of shift or whatever because it's not the same individuals who had been there previously. And you approach Helios, I presume. You take out the paperwork. You hand it to the.
So
Go ahead.
here in page 1 of the Constitution of America.
America, where is that? I don't
was
believe
just
I
gonna
know
say
of
he
this
keeps
place.
talking about this weird place. I don't know what it is, but
Okay, here are your documents. I could pass you. You just
Yes,
pass
let
this in
me
further.
see. Yep. Signatures complete there. Merchant. You all don't look like a merchant group.
Oh, we sell plenty of things.
yeah.
Are you
All right.
judging
Well,
us?
you have nope. I'm simply reading over your paperwork. Do you have a problem with me making sure to check all the details?
Do your job, Stan. It's all good.
All right. I see you have all the needed signatures from the council. I see no reason not to let you all enter. I would advise you to, if you have any kind of covering that you can put over your mouth and nose that might be of most benefit to you.
I knew this was going to come in handy.
Great.
Something
Everyone,
to-
break out your
something
COVID
to-
mask.
Yeah. Right.
Well,
And-
hey, Bellamore, did you have something to prepare? Maybe.
Now I will start ritual casting detect or shoot, what was that? Detect poison and disease. Like once we get inside, I don't want to be casting it while he's checking our documents because that would look a little bit odd, I think, to anyone saying that we don't look like merchants. So
Oh, we don't.
Well, I've got a vial of perfume we can attempt to sell while we're in there.
Let me see.
I still have to sell this holy water.
No one's
No,
buying
I'm
your holy
joking. With the
water.
platinum we have, I can still.
we might want to keep the holy water.
Yeah. Speaking of the second coming of Jesus, that might be coming in handy.
As you walk in to the Copper District, it is immediately apparent the level of like squalor that exists. Like the air is thick with the stench of sickness and death. You see a lot of beggars, people who are wandering the streets asking for any spare copper nibs that you might be able to give to them.
Mm.
Keep a hand firmly on my copper pouch. And well, all my pouch.
I'll make sure it's all tucked away under the robes.
As you are
Like,
walking
sorry, I don't
around,
carry change.
Belivar, you do pick up on there being a lot of individuals who are sick. It seems as though that what you're picking up on, like the people who are out and about on the street, so those people who are begging, asking for coin, it seems as though some of them are suffering from some kind of like food poisoning.
Okay.
Mm.
Sorry, I'm typing. I'll kind of look at everyone and say it seems like a lot of these people are like have like food poison or food poisoning of some sort. I don't know if they don't cook their meat well enough or if someone's bringing bad food in here.
I mean, when they mentioned it was all like gastrointestinal, I kind of figured that it was like maybe something to do, but
Maybe a bad restaurant opened recently.
Yeah.
we could ask around.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Ask if
Ask people
anything's
what they've
changed
been
with their
eating.
food.
Yeah.
We should minimize contact with people, though, just in case it
We could
gets
just yell at them
scary.
from a distance, maybe.
What have you been
Exactly,
eating?
Jordan. Jordan,
Mhm.
you're exactly how you said it. You just
Yeah.
scream in the distance.
Just
Yeah.
yell at people. You.
Hey!
What?
As you all continue going, you see a pushcart rattles by past you. It's piled high with corpse. You see it's being pulled by a man in black leathers that bear the same symbol, which I forgot to say because it wasn't part of the text, but Roic would have pointed out the black tree on the side of the carriage that passed, and that's the crest of House Blackwood. You see that same black tree symbol now. You see as a scrap of black cloth tied over his nose and mouth as he's pulling this cart past you.
I mean,
Maybe
to be
he.
fair, that would have been kind of obvious that a black tree would be the black woods because nobles are so original.
Yeah, it's kind of like that one group in my Saturday campaign. Their name is super the Wayfinders. You're real creative
Hey, you
with the
shut your mouth.
compass.
You shut your
Yeah. Yep. I know. What a bunch of losers. Couldn't even come up
Yeah,
with anything
you guys
good.
couldn't even come up with a name.
You shut your mouth. I
Hmm.
mean, maybe we could ask that guy. It looks like he's got a lot of bodies. He probably knows how they died.
Maybe. I
but he's
don't
a-
know if he looks like a doctor.
Yeah, but he's right next to all those dead people. I don't think it's the best idea to talk to him. Maybe.
To the yelling
He's
planet.
clamoring on by you all. If you wish to talk, he hasn't stopped. He's walking past. And if you guys haven't
Sir,
stopped, you're walking
sir!
in the opposite direction. You see him
Oh.
kind of like turn like side to side, but he doesn't turn around, so he does keep going as you're calling sir out to him.
Okay.
She goes.
My fellow
You
human,
guys,
stop! You with the dead
Yes.
bodies.
Can I get you something? Can I help? I'm not really in a
get me
place to get you
something.
anything, to be honest.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think so.
I need to get these
Actually,
bodies taken care of.
you can get me something. You can get me information. All right.
What can I do
Where'd you
for
get
you?
all these? Where'd you get all these? Huh?
Well,
You
my
got a
job
license
is
for that?
simply to take the plagued bodies to the temple so that they can be cremated.
Mm.
Very good. Carry on. Thank you.
Uh,
Where are they
yes.
coming from?
Here in the Copper District.
Just all abouts everywhere. You've just picked them up.
Yes, orders are sent into the council whenever somebody has is deceased, and then from there, we go around and we load up the carts until we can't take anymore, and we take them to the temple so that they can be cremated, and we continue to pick up more as the day goes on, filling our carts over and over.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. Quit. One more question, and then I'll let you go because I know you're really busy.
Yeah, my lunch
If
was supposed to start 20 minutes ago.
Oh, nice. Well, where are you gonna go eat?
Nowhere around here. I was going to take a break in my home and see if we had any stew left, rations and things. Food, it's very short, as not many are coming in and out.
Yeah, understandable. Well, hey, look, we're sort of new to the Copper District, my friends and I. Is there any good place to grab a bite to eat around here?
I mean, in these times, I wouldn't say that there is a good place. I'm not even sure what still happens to be open.
Hmm. Okay. Well, hey, have a good day. I
Appreciate it.
guess. Gosh, that guy was kind of a downer.
I mean,
It is kind of a depressing place.
No, I mean you're right, but still, like, if you don't like your job, why are you doing it, right?
Who? I'm
Maybe
sorry.
it's not his
Go ahead.
job.
Who would even like to pick up bodies? Maybe a psychopath.
I mean, Helios,
Yeah.
come on. I know a couple people that would like that.
I just stand like 2 feet away from him. Yeah.
Maybe we should ask one of these people who seems to have some kind of a food poisoning where they ate. And maybe it'll lead us to something or where they got their food, I guess.
Yeah.
Can't wait to
I
play fantasy CDC.
Right.
Why are you not all distancing?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. I hate that there's like all these different, because it's the Copper District, but it's part of the South Ward. And so I'm like trying to find something, because this is just a very like, it's a decent one shot, but like it doesn't fill in a lot of holes. So I'm like, I can't figure out where this is. Well, because I need to look for the South Ward, not the Copper District. All right. As you continue further along the district's narrow cobbled streets, you pass by an alleyway and you see these two rag-clad beggars and they are currently fighting over a dirty loaf of bread. And nearby, you see a cart that is resting in the center of a small, like, town square. On top of it, you see a pair of clearly workers for the house Blackwood standing, and they are throwing out loaves of what look to be pretty hard, stale bread to a crowd of dirty individuals. And as they are tossing each loaf, they cry, "Young Lord Ander Blackwood is generous. Young Lord Ander Blackwood has not forgotten you."
As they're doing that, I guess has it already been has it been a full 10 minutes since I
Yeah,
casted that?
it would have been a
Okay.
full 10 minutes because you guys are
Okay.
like continuing to walk through, and really all that you were picking up, because it can't go through like the stone walls of homes and stuff, so um every so often when you passed by somebody who is on the street begging and stuff, some of them seem to be inflicted with food poisoning.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know for sure because it says that it tells you the location of poisons, poisonous creatures, and diseases, and it goes
Within
through a foot of stone.
Yeah,
So
and within 30 feet. So, like, you would have picked up on each of
yeah.
them that have that infliction. But
Okay.
aside from that,
Yeah,
you
because
didn't pick
that's
up anything else.
I was hoping I could kind of like focus it on the bread, but if it's already gone, then that's that won't quite work. So, um, okay.
I do just want to throw this out. Mini huddle here. What if the Blackwoods are just killing off their homeless people to like make the district a better place in the future?
Hey, Shroud, I don't want to say I told you so, but
Help! A
Helios and
pickpocket!
I
Help!
kind of already had
Help!
that idea.
You hear as
Hold on.
the crowd is
Hold on, we're trying to discuss.
I know, but sometimes I have to move you guys along. Otherwise, we will never finish this game that's supposed to go to
No,
level 20.
we're just joshing, Charlie.
Oh,
We're
you're
just
good.
joshing. Move us along. Interrupt us. Push us through.
You hear as a woman in the crowd shrieks, calling out that there's been a pickpocket. You see one of the Blackwood workers jump from the cart, and they begin chasing after a small figure that's racing through the crowd. They get kind of caught up in all of the people who have been like swarming the cart trying to get food. They kind of get hung up by that as they are running. The mob, they're upset by the interruption because the tossing of the bread has stopped. You can see that there are some children nearby who have been picking up any fallen crumbs that they can find, and you can see as the Blackwood worker is running, he is the one, he has like a sack of bread as he has jumped off to chase after the pickpocket, and you can see that the swarm is probably going to end up on the kids. That all these people are beginning to chase, and the children are right there. At this point, probably
Run
about
for the
10-15
kids.
feet away from the oncoming stampede.
Mm,
Uh, I'm just ditching to save the kids.
Okay? Anybody else? And then I will go with what happens.
Yeah, I'll get a. I guess
How,
I don't say
how-
like use my body to block them because it just feels like I take the front. Maybe like pick up the kids and move them really quick,
Okay.
or like maybe how many kids are there? I guess that changes the options.
There are currently 3.
I would try to pick up. I see Helios also going from so 1 or 2 depending on how fast he can get over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Come on, the
How
two kids.
how far away is the crowd that's rushing toward them?
The crowd is 15 feet.
away from the kids, and
mhm.
the kids are how far away from us? Sorry.
The kids are probably about 5 feet away from you because you guys were heading in that direction, and they are kind of like off, towards the back, picking up any crumbs that they are able to kind of scavenge.
Okay.
And where is the pickpocket at?
The pickpocket has taken off from behind the. Actually, I don't know that you guys would have seen the pickpocket because you were
Okay.
alerted, so you don't know. You see the guard begins running from behind the cart, but you wouldn't be certain where the pickpocket is. Like, you would assume that, but you didn't see them.
Okay.
All right, so
Yeah.
Helios and Shroud, you both have like the same movement, the same athletics, so you both would get there about the same time. Go ahead and make for me a dexterity saving throw.
Could I use? No, I'm gonna use dexterity.
It is dexterity, because your strength is getting you to them. I don't need you to make a check for that. It's can you grab them in enough time to avoid the crowd. All right. As you guys rush towards the children, you manage to get in front of the children, but unfortunately, as you guys you get there right as the crowd is coming, and you do become a shield for them. And you are each going to take 7 force damage.
Okay.
But as the crowd kind of mobs over, it's like Walmart Black Friday when they used to lock you outside and then you rush in. You like manage to kind of throw yourself over the kids, blocking them from taking any hits from the passerbyers. Like they probably have skinned up knees and stuff, just from the sheer force of everything. But they have not been completely stampede, and the group continues chasing towards the.
Uh,
Yes,
quick question. Could I use stone endurance?
sure. The group continues chasing, and I guess I described that wrong. The Blackwood person would be coming towards the group. You don't know where the pickpocket. You didn't see anyone run past you all. But you do see him because like he also didn't know. He was just pickpocket was yelled, and he took off where he thought he needed to go. And he runs past you, which leads to the stampede of people following. You see as Helios and Shroud, the crowd runs past them. They get up. They're a little battered and bruised, dusting off themselves as they see the 3 children that they managed to protect from the stampede of individuals. What would you all like to do?
Has the Blackwood what are they? A butler? Are they an assistant? An employee?
They're enforcer. It's called enforcers, but you guys wouldn't know that term, so that's
Okay,
why I just keep
sure.
saying employee.
The employee. Cool. Yeah, just wanted to make sure I'm using the
Mhm.
same word. Would they have run past
Yeah, because they led the
Marco, Jordan, and
They would have ran
Felivor?
past you all. Because they are
Okay.
what let like the stampede follow them. My initial directions were not clear.
I don't know if I'm gonna regret this. Jordan. Jordan is gonna put out their arm to try to clothesline this Blackwood employee and like stop them from running.
Oh, this is gonna end well.
Like boom.
Roll an unarmed strike.
Roll an unarmed strike. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
18.
Ooh.
Roll your damage for me.
2.
Nice. So you do hit into this employee as he's running by, but it's not enough force. Like, it slows him down, but it doesn't stop him. He
Sure.
continues to probably go probably about maybe 30 feet from the group, trying to see if he can see where this pickpocket has gone. And then he does come back. As he comes back, he walks like right up to you, Jordan. He gets himself pretty close. Definitely
Jordan's got their hood
invading.
up at this
def-
point.
Definitely
all the way
invading
down.
your space. And he's like, "Excuse you, I was trying to establish order. What gave you the right to try to hit me?"
Okay. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Shit. Jordan's going to reach up with sort of old looking hands and remove their hood, and it's gonna be what's the guy that we saw that sent us on this mission?
Sander.
Sondar? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sandar.
Sandar.
Sandar, whatever.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. I was trying to stop the burglar. Just doing my civic duty.
You see as he straightens up. Um, Apologies, Sir Lockman. Carry on. My apologies. Did you need something?
No, no, no. Please continue with your daily routine. Employee.
Yes. This famine that's been spreading, and it's been so difficult. Thankfully, the House Blackwood has been giving us rations, as we've not been able with the lockdown to get enough food through trades. And, well, people are hungry, and, well, somebody I've yelled at pickpocket, and I was only trying to help. I didn't mean to abandon my duties, sir. It will not happen again.
Very good. No questions about your authority to the Blackwood estate. Carry on. Off you go. And Jordan's gonna turn and like beeline it to somewhere else that is slightly out of sight.
Before you beeline, my computer is
Yes,
frozen, so I
of
couldn't
course,
get to
of course.
what I needed. He looks at you, and he kind of gives like a little nod, and he says, "I am an upstanding citizen, down on my luck." And he looks to you, waiting for an answer.
Would I know anything about... Well, hold on. I'm gonna roll something and see if Jordan would even know if that's code.
Okay.
The answer is always swordfish.
There we go.
Okay, my computer is super frozen, so you will need to tell me your roll, because I can't.
You're
click
okay. Yeah,
anything.
it's not populating for some reason, so it's all good. This is a +3 on this one. Or actually, it's a +1 because I'll use my intelligence. That makes more sense, not my wisdom.
Okay.
So 12. Feel like that's a little bit above average, but you tell me, do you feel like Jordan would probably know this is code?
I mean, I think that given the situation that these are some type of like guard or like somebody hired by the House of Blackwood and stuff, that and a noble family in a city, that they probably are expecting a like call and response type of thing.
Call and response. Okay, yeah. Um, shit.
Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm.
Jordan is going to start talking and then immediately erupt in a coughing fit. So like, and you, and then fall on the ground.
I will let you decide performance or deception.
I will do a performance check, pretty please.
Okay.
And that is it rolled twice. First one was a 21 though.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely
Performance
passes
+5.
their passive on that. He looks at you and you should get that checked out, and he kind of like closes up the like bag that he's carrying bread loaves in, and he turns back to go to stand on top of the cart and aid with his partner and tossing out the remainder of the bread that he has.
Good
Well,
show.
that could have ended so much worse, I imagine. I fear I made the wrong call.
Well, at least the kids are safe.
Yes,
Yeah,
precisely. Thank you, Bella. An excellent point.
the children have kind of latched themselves on. They're like shadows to Shroud and Helios, especially Shroud. They so really in the ward that they live in, and it's mostly half orcs and humans that they see, and then an occasional dwarf that might be passing through, elves and things like that, but they probably have never seen a tabaxi in this area. The children, other people probably have, but these children have not, so they are extremely fascinated.
Well, now they've seen one get fucked
Ah.
up.
Hey, Hey, God. Oh, sorry, God, right. What was your Shroud?
Shrouded.
You don't look so hot. Do you need some help?
I've been in worse. But yeah, I
Like-
wasn't expecting to take a hit like that.
Yeah. He crouches to the kids. Hey, he like takes 3 days worth of rations and divides them, or like offers them. Do you want some bread? Could I do that, Charlie? Take rations from my inventory and pass these to the kids?
Yes, of course you can. They look at you and like, kind of like a, like kids getting, like that great big present on Christmas or whatever. They are really in awe of it, and you're like, are you sure? All of
I
this for
think-
us?
Yeah, just don't eat it all. Within the day.
Okay.
That's what he means.
Yeah.
It's 3 days worth of rations.
So do you have, because that would be like, are you giving each of them 3 days worth of rations, or just 3 days total?
3 days total.
Okay,
Thinking
so
of
you're
that,
giving
yes,
them
they
each
would
like
eat
one
their
day's
rations with it.
worth of rations.
Yes.
Okay, so like
Sure.
to them individually, like it doesn't seem like a ton of food and stuff. Like I think to you it would be very clear they probably are going to eat that in a day because they are 3 starving children.
Oh no, I thought Jordan was gonna pass some bread as well. Oh, it doesn't matter.
I don't have bread.
Okay, so I just passed them a bit more ration, maybe an extra one, so they can
Okay.
have a little bit more. So I would just have 5 days.
Yeah. Thank you so much, and thank you for well taking care of us when all those people came. We're so small. It's hard for us to be able to get a solid loaf when they're throwing them out. We just have to settle for any crumbs that fall on the ground.
Yeah. Quick tip: do not eat something from the ground. I wouldn't recommend it, and I wouldn't eat it. So
Well,
here's
there
some
hasn't been
food
any
of ration.
food
I
for
hope
us
you
to
could.
eat, so we can only find the stuff when they bring the bread around. And well, we're too small. We get overlooked.
Mm.
I'm presuming they have parents, and if they have parents, wow, the parents are not good
Are you
keepers.
saying that?
No, I'm saying that as meta.
Well, remember, they're going through a plague. You've seen carts of bodies being hauled off, so I don't think it would be a fair assumption to assume they have anyone looking out for them.
Oh, I forgot people died. They
Yeah.
may have not parents even. They do.
Every day.
I feel
Months.
I might even keep one of. No, not gonna be so bad.
That's Heather's
No,
Heather's
sorry,
job to
Johnny.
adopt all
Yeah,
the
Heather's job
NPCs.
is to adopt the
Yep.
children as pets.
Okay. Heather, please adopt one of these poor children. They're dying out here.
Maybe any one of my other characters would. Marco, no.
Okay.
That's a mouth to
I
feed.
also
I
don't
can
think
barely feed myself.
Harper also wouldn't adopt a child.
For depending on the circumstances, based on his backstory, he would.
Mm.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna. This is not gonna be my first time. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, let's adopt a child. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, maybe a different day when I feel more ready to take care of a child
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it
because
would be.
pat them in the head.
that'd probably be worse than taking care of a dog. Matt's not doing too good at
Mm.
that.
I'm doing terrible at it.
So
It
this
would.
child might have the plague.
It would be tough to
Oh,
take care of a kid while looking for the cause of the plague too. So
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, well, take care, kids. I hope you are fine. Just take care and survive the plague.
It's only the 3 of us. We're
Survive.
doing the best that we can.
Oh,
And I encourage you. You're doing the best you can in what materials you have. So I applause for you, lads.
They look
And
like they're
lass.
like 5, 6, and
Guessing
7, but they're doing the best they can.
Yeah,
Doing great.
without parents, they're doing the best they can. Okay, I'm still saying that. No matter if it's bad or not, they're still doing their best.
Do do you do you children have a home to go to at all, or where do you reside? Where do you spend your time?
Yes, we still have our home. I don't know how long we'll have it for, but so far no one has disturbed us at all.
You're safe for now?
Yes, I'm keeping my younger brothers safe as well. And this is the one that looks
There's
a
even
little bit
more.
older. And she like motions towards the 2 young boys. I'm doing all that I can to look after them the way that Mom and Pop would want me to.
could I like re-ritual cast my detect poison and disease and see if I can like see if the bread seems to be poisoned at all or
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
or if I can just like notice anything moving around that seems somewhat poisoned or diseased, like rats or anything like that too.
Mm-hmm. So you take 10 minutes, probably like as they're talking and you pull it back up. You do see that um the two young boys seem to have that same like food poisoning infliction. You do not see any rats or anything um along the streets. In fact, like any rodents that you see, they're extremely skinny because there is no food coming in to this district. They are simply relying on any of the bread and like grains and things that they already have inside. So like the people are starving, which then means like there's no scraps for rodents and things to pick up on. So you don't notice any of them with disease moving around. And let me see. You do pick up that it seems as though there is something with the bread. The bread is tainted with some kind of poison. I know the spell says you get to know exactly what it is. This does not tell me exactly what it is, so you know that it is poisoned.
Okay, so that gives us some place to start at. So I'll like I don't want to do it in front of the kids because that would make the kids really worried. But I'll uh I'll wait until the children are gone and then I'll relay that information to the group. So
Yeah, it seems as though you all have kind of stopped with talking. You know, you've wished them the best and everything, and they leave, and you are able to communicate that with the group.
so guys, this bread is tainted. I don't know exactly what's what's wrong with it, but I think it's probably what's causing these people to well get sick and die. So
Yeah. Do you think someone's doing it on purpose?
that is a good question.
Or do you think this is an accidental poisoning of bread, like you know, a bad baker just doesn't know how to hone their craft, or
Well, they'd have to be bad at baking for how long now? I don't know exactly
you
how
know
long
what?
the
Actually, really good point that you're making here. This probably seems like it's on purpose.
To the bakery! No, I'm joking.
Back
Pulled
to
out the
what you
bread.
were saying, though, Shroud, that you think that maybe
I'll be
they're
right
trying to
back.
kill off their homeless population.
I mean, that seems to check out now that we know that.
I
I believe
think
they said Anders Blackwood gives you the spread. That's the lackey said. It's kind of pointing towards that really good child that we heard about.
right. I I hesitate to say this, but I think that the royalty is a little bit, I don't know, corrupt around these parts.
And I do want to clarify one thing. So, not everybody on the
Yeah,
street is homeless, like that are coming out. Like,
sure.
there's no trade coming in. The taverns have closed. Like, there's no other source of food. Like, if they have gone through everything in their pantry, and you know, thinking at these times, like stuff wasn't as shelf stable as we have things now. Like, people are coming out of their homes in hopes of getting a few crumbs of this bread because it's all that they have.
Also, do you still look like Sondar Lackman?
Yeah.
Shaw just looks at you for a second. No one else is going to bring this up.
What?
He's obviously got the same spell I do. He just got to use it before me.
Sometimes I'm just very quick on the draw. I'm not gonna lie, I was really scared for my life.
I missed it all. I was Protecting the children.
You were being so brave. Here. Let me. Okay. Well, yeah.
Now who do you
No,
look like?
I thought you guys did great. Jordan. What they know to be is Jordan. Yeah.
Magic is so cool.
And magic's awesome. I agree. I love magic. I'd love to see some sometime.
Yeah. I mean, Shred, you should
Just to
really learn some. It would do you good.
I got a little bit, and I'll cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Ooh,
Hold on.
yeah.
I had 13.
I agree, Shroud. Sometimes touching yourself is magic.
I do that quite often.
If you're under 18, please watch with parental consent.
I am so sorry.
It's okay. I make the same joke every time.
Quickly, go ask your parents if you can watch people talk about touching themselves.
Yeah. Oopsie. Sorry. It's
All
not
right.
sexual. It's fine.
Making it worse.
Oh, you're right.
Are you all going to continue walking in to the district further?
Should we shake down those guys
Yeah.
giving bread if it's poison?
Well, that guy seemed to know who Slander was, so it seems like he's kind of a big deal.
We could always wait until, well, I don't know. Do we cut him off from serving the bread because it is poisoned?
I think like cutting them off from serving the bread is probably just like one head of the Hydra, you know? Like we need to find the source.
At this point and stuff, because you would have spent 10 minutes casting, like all that bread is gone.
Oh, okay.
Because they were throwing it out to people. The people are starving, so like they're eating it as quickly as it's thrown out. Some of them are probably, grabbing and stuff. What I imagine it is when I was a kid and DVD players became a thing, and I was sent to Walmart. Like I went to Walmart for Black Friday, and like they were throwing them all over the place, because they were like $10. And that's what's happening with the bread. It's being thrown, everyone's grabbing. Some people are coming out with like 6 loaves, and some aren't getting any but coming out with a black eye. That was me. I came out with a black eye, but I did get 3 DVD players.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. $30 in worth value.
But you see the Blackwood employees. They are currently like they're trying to kind of get the crowd away so that they can leave from the area.
And this one was Ander Blackwood's. Ander Blackwood's people they were saying that Ander Blackwood sent this bread.
Yeah,
correct?
that's who they mentioned, but you would know that all you were
All the kids are
given
helping.
you were given 3 specific names.
Brand
Enter
And Mara, I believe. Yeah.
Mara, yeah.
I mean, since it doesn't seem specific to the homeless population, do you think it's maybe they need bodies for something? I don't know what you could possibly need bodies for, but they are collecting them.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Like
Yeah, maybe the Blackwoods are like necromancers.
Oh, that would be creepy.
Yeah.
But
That's actually
although-
way better than the idea that I had.
But hey, although that is a pretty good theory, usually in black plagues or in plagues in general, they do burn the body, no matter if the body was supposed to be buried or cremated. It always gets burned, no matter what's the reasoning. It all gets burned. in
But
plagues.
Helios, did we see them burn the body? Or did they just say they were going to burn it?
No.
They said they were
That
taking
could
it
be
to
an
the church to
option.
burn.
Yeah.
Also,
the
that's
temple,
a really
yeah.
good cover if you need bodies. You kill people, and then
Then you
we're gonna get rid of them.
burn the body
Yeah.
and feed it to the giant worm in your basement. That was my idea. I just wanted to say, like, maybe it's like a giant worm that is really hungry.
Writing
You
it
know.
down.
I do think that
They have a lot of options.
You see as the cart
think that'll work.
begins to move away from the area.
On its own, or
Well, the people are with it.
okay, I'm sorry, not making fun. Actually asking. Okay.
No, the
Um,
Blackwood employees, they are on the cart. They are exiting from the area. They are not coming in your direction because they would have to plow through all the people to go in that direction. So they are like, if you guys were to the south, they are heading to the north.
do you think we should follow, or do you think
How
we?
many group huddle? What should we do?
You
I
guys
don't
have
think
been in
it's-
a group huddle. You've
I don't
not
think
been in
it's
a
follow
the-
the
huddle.
cart and see where the bread's coming from, because then we can see how it's being stored, or like where they're getting it from, and then we can investigate where it's being stored and see if it's being poisoned after they put the bread in, or if it's poisoned pre-poisoned.
So smart,
Exactly.
Marco. That's
I do have a
genius.
question,
Yes.
Charlie. Are they still throwing bread?
No, they have left.
Let's do what Marco says. I love Marco's idea. Just wanted to see
Just
bread though. I wanted to take a chew it. Imagine that.
Do you think there's maybe like a giant library just full of bread? Like it's just a stockpile
You mean like
of
a
bread?
granary?
Poorly
I mean, it's
stored
old
bread.
But
stale
it's
bread.
already baked bread.
I mean,
Is that a
it's
granary?
No,
That's-
no. So a bakery warehouse?
A bakery warehouse. Yes.
I mean, we know it's old stale bread, so it's not like it's super fresh or anything.
Mhm.
True.
So
It's definitely
That-
going to say Sarah Lee on the warehouse.
Wonder Bread. But because as much as I both love and hate the idea that they themselves are intentionally populating or poisoning their population to harvest bodies, it also doesn't make any sense, because if they kill everybody in their district, where are they getting their taxes from? If you have no
The
people,
tax write-off.
Ca-
I don't know how taxes work, Marco. I just heard that one time.
You heard it when I was rambling.
I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, no, I was like, in medieval times, would your peasants be considered like write off,
Property.
like property, like tools and stuff that you could write off?
It's a fiefdom, isn't it?
True. But
They're
I doubt
serfs.
but I really doubt the king's gonna care that like your entire peasant population died and that's why you can't pay taxes. They just make you pay double, probably.
This is why I'm saying we need to cause some kind of political uprising in order to overthrow this plutocracy, right?
Oh.
What about politics?
You
That's
guys
what I'm
are
saying.
something.
We shift into politics.
I do think we need to follow that cart though. So
You're
Yeah,
correct.
that cart has been going for like 7 minutes.
sprint.
Digit! Hold up, Jordan.
No, don't get their attention.
Alright, are we chasing, trying our best to chase the cart?
Yep.
Yeah.
While also hopefully not being like noticed too much
Yeah, I
by
want to
them or anything.
sneakily chase. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't know about that one, guys. Chainmail.
Oh no.
And I don't have pass without a trace.
I was just gonna say, is anyone have pass without a trace?
I don't think. I think
How
that's
long
level
does it
2,
take
isn't
to
it?
take- Yeah.
I believe so, yes.
Oh.
Dang.
Funny question. How long does it take to take armor off?
I think that depends
on
on
the
armor.
It depends on the armor. Give me a second. I've got that bookmarked.
Are
Thank
you an ooze?
Marco.
So to take off armor, what are you in? Medium or heavy?
Heavy chain armor.
5 minutes.
Specifically.
5 minutes to take off, 10 minutes to put on. And a shield is an action.
Oh my
For
gosh, I
both.
remember in our Saturday group when you were putting on your armor during that fight. Literally, the
Yep.
entire you
Better
didn't
than
even get
ritual.
halfway.
Better than ritual casting in the middle of a fight that resulted in TPK.
Yo, so funny. That's so funny.
God, 10 minutes. That's 600 rounds, isn't it?
That's
Yep.
crazy.
Yep.
Well, and
Well,
like
I
I
was like,
don't
the
think
fight's already over.
I don't think
So
it
that's the
would
only-
have been a TPK if the rich like if everyone had actually been fighting. I think it would have made a huge
Oh, no.
difference. Who is I guess anyone who is like trying to determine like the direction, because you know you're in a city, there's streets, alleys, everything. Roll me a survival check as you're trying to figure out where the carriage has gone.
Does that include everyone or just
Anyone
are
who is
actively
trying,
looking?
so as I said, anyone who is trying to figure out like where this carriage has gone. So that can be everyone. And I will need you guys to tell me rolls because my computer is completely frozen.
13 for Bellavor.
Okay.
12 for Marco.
I might as well give it a shot.
That's a natural one for me.
Good job. I'm
I got
proud
an
of you.
18.
Thank you.
Nice. Is Helios rolling or it's okay if you're not, I just want to know before I narrate.
I think Sunny might be frozen.
Oh yeah, he's sitting pretty still in the camera.
That's kind of an awkward position too.
All right. Well, with an 18, Shroud, you are able to and then a 14 for Sunny. You even though you guys like started following pretty far behind with how nimble you are, because you also have that feature that gives you a little bit more speed. The feet is a feline agility. You were able to kind of make up for that lack of like going quickly, and as you do, you kind of navigate. You guys don't catch up to it, like that would not be feasible. But you see as it kind of reaches this like barricade, you can see up ahead, and this is probably about 200 feet or so away from the group, but you see the barricade open, the carriage go through. As you all approach closer, you can see that there's a family. There's a mother, a father, and you see a young daughter. And they are begging to be let through the barricade. You can see that they have some bread. Presumably, the cart still had bread on it. Because, like, you guys couldn't see the cart the whole time it was moving. But you did see it once it got to that barricade and had to stop and be let through. And so you see them carrying bread. It looks as though they are begging to be able to pass through. But the Blackwood enforcers, they are very clearly not letting them pass. They just keep insisting that they cannot go through on the other side. It seems like this is a more restricted area of the quarantine.
Uh-oh.
So, like the heart of the quarantine. Right now I have that you guys are, probably about 200, 150 feet away, so you can't hear the conversation, but you can pick up the body language. Would the group approach closer?
Should we talk to that family and see if they know what that area is?
I think that's an excellent idea.
Yeah. Wouldn't hurt.
Okay, so you all are going to approach the family. Okay. Let's do a quick break, and then we'll come back and we'll approach the family. So we'll do Let's try for like 5 minutes, but just get back when you can get back. So 8:56. We will see you soon, stream. Cool. All right, welcome. Oh, you didn't see that Matt wasn't back. I didn't even pay attention.
He was.
My
He just
bad.
went
He
for
was.
jab.
Okay,
He
He
just
just
I
ran
was
left.
like,
away.
oh, I thought he
He
was
was,
here. Okay,
Yeah, I think he literally just went to grab his water bottle.
no worries. Matt, I was so confused. I thought you were here, and apparently you were here, and then I like brought us back over on the stream, and you were gone. I was like, oh, I'm an asshole. I didn't really confirm.
Oh,
But
I
I
forgot
was
to fill my
assured.
water, so I got
Yeah.
it.
No, you're good. Yeah, so you guys are approaching the family.
I believe
You
so.
Yeah, you see they kind of step away, like, they've been begging, crying, trying to get past the barrier. They kind of step away from it, side huddle like you all have been doing, trying to figure out what to do as you all approach. So you guys probably have about, I would say, 30 feet between where the family is and where the barrier is, because they, stepped away to just kind of see what ideas they have for how to address this. As you walk, you see the father looks at you all before you kind of come to a stopping point, and you're like, it's no use. They won't let anyone pass through.
What's behind there?
Well,
I'm just like gonna walk up to them and like over the shoulder.
apparently they have decided to do a extra quarantine here, but when we had left to get bread for our family, it was not under the restrictions that it now is. We have a sick boy at home, and well, our my mother and the boy's grandmother, they are both there on the other side, and they desperately need food. But they will not let us by, and well, they also need someone to take care of them, especially with the fevers that they've been experiencing. If we're not there to help cool them down, there's no telling what might happen.
Oh no.
Is there like when about did they start getting sick? Was there something that kind of changed around here when they started, or
Nothing that I can really recall. It seems that everyone, their families experienced it differently. Bellavor, can you make a medicine check for me?
Mhm. Maybe there we go.
So with the
21.
information that like with doing your detect poison and disease, and kind of picking up that this is food poisoning going around, it would make sense to you that like this would happen in like different kind of waves of things, like if they're getting food poisoning from presumably the bread, because you have picked up that had the poison in it, that like people's tolerance levels are going to be different individual to individual. So like if there's something like egg salad as an example, somebody can eat it and they're fine, somebody else eats it if it's been sitting out all day and they're on the crapper for 3 days. That's kind of checks for you.
Seems that the LD50 is just at different levels here.
The Blackwood enforcers, they won't let us pass through. They claim that we will die, but we'll die if we don't go through. Losing our child would surely be death. They say that this part is under maximum quarantine, under direct orders from Lord Bran Blackwood himself.
Hmm. This is under Bran Blackwood himself.
Mhm.
These Blackwoods, have they normally been good to everyone in their district, or are they have they been somewhat cruel people in charge?
I don't know you from Steve, so I'm not sure I wish to discuss that matter with you.
True, we saw Steve over on the other side, so
Yeah, he was guarding the fence. Uh,
I will say,
you guys,
Lady Blackwood, I presume she is from Icewind Dale.
Just he's such a cold bitch, or
yeah, I've heard
He
that phrase
just gives
before.
like a slight nod of the affirmative, but not like overly so.
Wow, shady.
Hmm.
mm,
Question. Sorry.
no, go ahead.
Since when did they put this extra gate? Since plague? Did they just started doing this?
The gate itself has been up. It seems that most of the illness generally has come from this area, but the not letting us pass through is new.
And do you have any idea how we could pass?
If I knew how to pass, do you not think I would try to get to my sick and dying son?
Well, do you think that one of these like papers would work?
Yeah, that's like what I'm trying to refer to. I'm sorry, family. I know you're
Papers.
grieving, but
I have no papers.
Like if we had, just as an example, like off the top of my head, like a note from someone of authority that said we could go pretty much anywhere.
The note would have to be above Lord Bran Blackwood. It would have to come from Lady Blackwood herself. There is no one of higher authority within the Copper District.
What if it was outside the Copper District? Is that a thing that happens? Is there authority outside the Copper District that goes above Lady Blackwood? I actually don't know.
I mean, I presume I know nothing about Waterdeep, but I'm sure there is somebody that's ahead of like all of Waterdeep. So I would assume that this individual would be like, well, I would assume perhaps if so and so, but I mean, I don't see him getting involved. All of Waterdeep has just kind of turned
Sure.
their noses towards us.
Yeah, you're right. You guys are like stuck here, huh? Hmm.
hey, Jordan, we could try with the documents and like push, like this being like higher authority, possibly.
I mean, it's definitely worth a shot. Either that, or I think we use this small boat.
Yeah, the small boat will always work.
mm.
Except
What color
for
was the small boat, anyways? I'm wondering that. Colors
it
was
was
it
like,
blue
I
one?
think it was just a wood tone with maybe some blue on it, if I'm remembering.
Hmm.
We can
Like
Yep.
scroll up on
greenish.
the page.
Yeah.
Yeah, greenish.
Mm.
It's very pretty.
Hmm. It's a very nice wooden boat.
Yeah,
Mid
finely
journey.
crafted.
Guy's one heck of a carpenter.
True. We should have asked him about that, honestly. Like,
Yeah,
where did he
I
get that
wonder if he
boat?
could build us a bigger boat.
Only tiny stuff. I well, what if we just broke this down?
Hmm.
Do you think we could just break this fence, this wall down?
I mean, we would
And
get in
risk
a lot of
being
trouble.
attacked by the guard standing right there.
Oh well, yeah. That's also true.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
I think we should give this, I think, a go, maybe, possibly, if y'all are into that idea.
And if not, we can start a riot.
All right, shall it be?
Or
Or
the sewers.
I was just gonna
Sewers, yeah,
say
we
we
could
could go for the sewers.
we could
That's
shoot through
always
the
an
poop
option.
tubes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sewers, Charlie. I mean, Shroud. Do you think the sewers lead to that part of town?
I have no idea.
I mean,
I've-
people in that part of town definitely poop.
True, but they may just
Everybody
do...
shits.
No doubt. No
You
doubt.
can't hold it in forever. That's
I've
what
read
my
that
mama
book.
told me.
Yep. You can't hold it in forever. That's a great book.
No, everybody
Go to, fuck
poops.
to, Go to
Oh,
Fuck to
yeah.
Sleep is the best book ever. Especially the Samuel L. Jackson narration of it. On point.
I love that. I mean, Helios, I think it's a great idea. I think we should use we can at least try the papers, right?
Well, I'm gonna ramble again with the power of America.
Power of Merca.
America.
Does anyone have a forger's kit so that we can try and make like a copy of them?
You know what? No. I
Yeah.
thought I did. I
You're
did think I
proficient,
did.
but you don't have the kit.
That's okay. That's what it is.
We could
Wait,
buy
no.
some-
Oh, I'm just no armor, weapons, language. Oh, I'm just proficient. Bart. Okay. Shucky darn.
Yeah, like that's the
You
thing
should have
that
asked the
I
merchant.
like hate about like when you're making your
When you get a
character.
proficiency, you don't get the kit for it.
Mhm.
Like, but if
Mhm.
you're proficient in it, why wouldn't you have the kit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Silly. Oh well.
I learned
That's cool.
this from nowhere.
I'm an artificer
I
who
was born this
can't
way.
do shit until I hit level 3 and can use my thieves tools to make any kit that I need.
You are not wrong.
Or can afford to just buy giant kits of stuff.
Well,
Okay.
I can't. So I chose to like really nerf the strength. I'm playing a dwarf artificer, and he is an 8 in strength. Like I removed his
Oh.
bonus and stuff, so like he can't carry shit. And I keep getting talked out of making a bag of holding. And I was like, no, my character needs that. He has lots of shit. He can't
Yeah.
carry anything. And you keep giving us
Hey,
stones as
question.
our prize. Yes,
Well, you're a
Helios.
dwarf. I mean, you love stones.
I'm not sure if it's an artificer class or a subclass of artificer, but can you make? I think it was with the battlesmith. With a pencil set, you can make a smithing set. I've heard
So
that somewhere.
I'm playing the battlesmith, and if I'm holding, I think it's thieves tools, and there's something else, maybe tinker's tools. I can spend an hour to make any. It's not all kits. It has to fall under a specific wording that I can't think of. So like I can't make everything, so I did have to buy some of my kits. Oh, they have to be artisan tools that you're able to make. So if it doesn't have that classification to it, then you can't make them.
But still pretty cool in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You just okay, a bit of that, 1 hour of that, a touch of miracle, and a new setup.
The only thing I'm running into with my group and stuff, which I enjoy playing with them, but it's very much like we get the mission, we go and we fight, and that's like the end of the session. Like there's none of this talking through and role playing piece happening with it. So like identify was useless to take, which I like ended up swapping out because we're just told what all of our magic items are, and I'm like, oh, well that works. After I bought the pearl. But like we get told like what everything does immediately, which is fine, but like very different than what I'm used to, and I'm like, oh, okay. So So an artificer kind of seems like silly in a way because a lot of it I feel is more role play. At least for me, it feels more role play than like combat. Cool. Yeah, so you guys are
Agreed.
talking. Are you going to look for a way to get past the barrier, whether it's the sewer or something else?
I'll start looking for a sewer entrance if they want to try the. Like, I'll just be keeping an eye out while they're trying to bring the documents
Yeah,
out.
I want to
Oh
be
yeah,
like
we're gonna start
more
with the
cooperative with the
documents.
team.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought we were going to try to do like other options before doing mine because I want to incorporate your guys' idea. Because this is like the boring idea stuff. I want to
Yeah.
see
No,
something.
it's
I,
straightforward.
It is
whatever the
straightforward.
group
Yeah.
wants to do is fine with me. I was just trying to help direct us. We have about 15 minutes left, so I was just kind of helping
Oh,
to get us
yeah.
directed.
Okay. Well,
So what would
we
you
have-
all like to try first?
Boring
The
idea.
papers? The boring idea?
Papers. Papers,
Papers.
please.
Power
But I'm
paper.
keeping an eye out.
Yeah, so you approach with your papers. We can take a look, but we doubt that these will be enough to let you pass through. This quarter of the district, it's under maximum quarantine. So unless you have orders from Lord Bran Blackwood or Lady Blackwood, there's nothing else that would allow you to pass through. But I can look over and see what your papers have and whose signatures it contains.
Oh, here. I just directly.
Very
passed
good. You know, if you go through here, you will surely die. This part of these quarters, they are rampant with the plague. It seems to really taken a toll.
The worst.
Yes, we clearly understand. We've been told.
We have a death wish, so we're ready to go.
Okay,
well-
we're not that ready.
These are merchant papers. Is Rorik Amberforge? Can you step forward for me?
Oh.
I'll step
Speaking
forward.
Okay, thank you, Shroud. I mean, Belivore.
And in Dwarvish, I'll say, "That be me. I was raised by dwarves."
Yo.
Your ears are a bit more pointy than I would have expected for a dwarf. And he points at the papers where it clearly says that Rorik is a dwarven merchant.
Shit. That's why I was
Come on,
speaking
Matt.
Dwarvish.
You played through going past the gates of Velaki with me. Come on.
That's
Well,
I'll then switch to common and say, "Sorry, I was raised by dwarves. My family always just kind of raised me as one of them, so I've always just followed their customs. Therefore, I've kind of always thought of myself as one."
They're
Okay,
really
roll
nice
me
folks.
deception.
I got to know them.
Oh dear, this is gonna be bad.
Please.
You got
say
this.
6.
Natural 20.
job.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Come on.
Well, Rorik, unfortunately, merchant papers are not enough to pass through here, and I don't see a cart of anything that this quarters would need. And,
Oh well,
like I said, I don't
that's
think you want to go through anyway. I'm doing you a favor, really.
understandable. Thank you for the kind favor, and we'll just I'll grab my paperwork back, and we'll head on our way back the other way.
Hey, one thing though. What
Yes?
where could I find the signature of this person you're talking about? Lady something.
Whatever do you mean? Where could you find the signature? She would have to bestow it upon your paperwork herself.
And where could she be found? That's my question.
Well, at her manor, of course.
Could you point me like a general direction?
He points in a general direction.
Okay. Well, thanks, lad. We will surely be seeing her soon, hopefully. Have a good day, I guess. I don't
Appreciate it. Thank you.
know. Okay.
And I'll hand the documents as we're walking away. I'll hand them back over to Helios.
Thanks, lad. Oh, that was bad. Well, it wasn't bad, but we ultimately couldn't get into the second gate. Ooh.
Anybody find a way into the sewers yet, Shroud?
Can I look?
Yeah, so as you guys mentioned the sewers, the father who had gone back to where the mother and daughter where he comes over, he goes, I don't want them coming through, but would you mind if I come with you all? Would that be alright? I've got to get back to my boy.
I want you to see your boy again.
Who are you?
Is that the same
Alexander.
guy?
Yeah, it's the father of the family that you guys spoke with.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
if
no,
if
I
it
know.
would have been, if it would have been a different guy, I would have said no.
We don't
Yeah.
know you from Steve.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long,
Sorry.
I would just say, as long as you realize there's no guarantees of safety in the sewers. Well, you can come with
Understood.
us, but
He pulls out a small dagger.
oh shit, okay.
Oh, he's packing. Okay.
Say no more.
Alexander is the new Blep.
Oh, that's awesome. It is frozen. Thank you for that heads up. And my computer is freezing, so let's see. Yeah. Oh, it's frozen on here too.
Oh, I thought it was just a meat.
No, my computer keeps freezing. Like, I can't click to get to any of my documents. It's been a lot of fun. Which I'm glad you guys just talk a lot because that helps. Let's see. Oh, everybody is frozen for me now. I broke it. Can you all hear me at all? Let's see. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, I can't. Discord is not working. Fascinating. Okay, let me try. I love technology when it works. Cool. Is anyone from the game listening on Twitch? Cool. I can't figure out why Discord won't work because Godright, obviously Twitch is working and they can see you all. So I think I'm gonna try to restart Discord and go from there. So keep hanging out with me. This is so awkward. I love tech. Oh, well, maybe I'm getting it now. Good to know. Yeah, thank you for letting me know that. Okay. I've restarted this. Okay, well, that's fun. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I can't even get back to... Hey, Godright. I can't get back into Discord now that I've exited out of it, so can you let everybody know? Unfortunately, I think it's just time to call the session. Cool. Alright, well, if you're watching the stream and you can't see me, because technology is being a turd, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you all next time. Alright, bye everybody. Thank you, Godright.